Good morning and welcome in on this Wednesday. Dan Hardenbrook coming to you from the Duke Sport Shop Studios, downtown Newberry. Glad to have you along. Time now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region with your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The local news this morning is being brought to you by the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Ride Right. Concern growing over snowmobiles in the local area. Local musher Laura Neese scratched in her Bear Grease Marathon race. Free access is now available to Michigan ebooks. The Newberry Village Council is considering reducing the number of trustee seats. The Newberry Area Ministerial Association keeps feeding our community. Those stories and more available in this week's edition of the Newberry News, available now. In your local news this morning, the Luce County Commissioners recently voted to appoint a new medical examiner for the county. It's a familiar face in the community. Dr. Michael C. Bolio was appointed as the new medical examiner for Luce County. Bolio will replace Dr. James Terrian, who served for many years in the role locally. The vote was unanimous, with Commissioners Phyllis French and Nancy Morrison absent. Bolio will take over soon and will be compensated at $900 a month for the role. Also, as part of that Luce County Commission meeting, the commission voted unanimously to approve a request from the Luce County Economic Development Corporation director to appoint the following people to the Luce County EDC board: John Waltman, Michelle Clark, Paul Burton, Brian LaBeouf, Joe Villamere, Hunter Nostrand, Rob Stein, and Roxana Transit were appointed by EDC Director Tammy Henry. The commission voted unanimously to approve that group of candidates. The Consolidated Community Schools will be hosting their district spelling bee coming up. It's for students in 5th through 8th grades from Three Lakes Academy, Engadine, and Newberry. That'll take place Thursday, February 3rd. The moderator will be Tequamaton Area Schools teacher Cassandra George. Judges will be David Eady from the CCSS. The top 2 spellers from each grade in the competition will advance to the regional spelling bee in Pickford. Classroom winners will compete in the District B. If they're unable to compete, the classroom alternate will take his or her place. For 5th grade, Three Lakes Academy, Bobby Ray Lastilla, Molly McNamara, and Chloe Handrich as the alternate. Engadine classroom winner for 5th grade was Chase Briggs, followed by Kenise Kovar and Sarah Chapman as the alternate. In Newberry, Isabella DeWitt, Drake Littlejohn, and Lacey Spindlow as the alternate, along with Braden Bruno, Carter Jankowski, and Sophia Weisenbaugh as the alternate. 6th grade classroom winners include, from Three Lakes Academy, Evelyn Cox, Lexi Fisher, and Hayden Granger as the alternate. Engadine has Donovan Mullins, Reagan Aldrich, and Bailey Solomon as their alternate. Newberry's 6th grade classroom winners were David Wright and Sailor Raymond, as well as Caroline Berry and Micah DeRushy. The alternates are Caitlin Kisrow and Stephen Robinson. 7th grade classroom winners for Newberry included Braden Butler and Rachel Dunbar, with no alternate, as well as Delaney Bliss and Christian Williams. The Newberry 8th grade winners include Emily Ensley and Haley Mendoza, with Jared Jaretowski as the alternate. Congratulations to all of the students that will be representing their classrooms in the local spelling bee on Thursday. Engadine Consolidated Schools is getting ready to host their Drive Your Snowmobile to School Day. It's for students in grades 7 through 12. That'll be Thursday, February 17th, 2022. After school, students who participate in the event have the opportunity to travel as a group to the Top of the Lake Snowmobile Museum for food and a short history presentation. Students participating in Engadine's Drive Your Snowmobile to School Day must be signed up with Mrs. DeWise by Friday, February 11th. Students younger than 16 must also submit a proof of snowmobile safety. Grand Marais is gearing up for their 2022 Winter Carnival. That'll be February 13th through the 18th. As part of the event, there'll be a virtual snowman building contest. Saturday, February 19th, the Cardboard Classic sled contest and race will take place. That'll be at 2 o'clock from 11 until 4. There'll be ice cream, s'mores, hot chocolate, bonfires, and music at the Superior Hardware. For more information, you can go online to grandmaraismichigan.com. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The local news this morning is being brought to you by the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the latest edition of the Newberry News, available now. Time now to check in with sports this morning. In girls EUP conference basketball action last night, the Cedarville Detour Islanders defeated the Newberry Lady Indians 56-39. Lady Indians were down by 31 points at one point in the second half, made an incredible comeback to inch closer in the contest. Amelia Shanley had 16 points for the Lady Indians. Allie Whalen had 15. As the Lady Indians continue to improve despite being winless on the season. A new report out of Ann Arbor has Jim Harbaugh set to agree to become the next head coach of the Minnesota Vikings as early as today. Despite it being National Signing Day for college football programs, Michigan's head coach is already looking for his next opportunity. Harbaugh, who interviewed with the Vikings earlier in the week, will now have a formal in-person interview that could also lead to a contract agreement between the two sides. Harbaugh has long desired to return to the NFL, most recently led Michigan to a Big Ten championship last season. Chris Ballas of thewolverine.com, one of the top Ann Arbor insiders, says that a deal is already in place, that Harbaugh may be heading to Minnesota personally to finalize the contract. Michigan State blew a big lead but hung on to pick up a Big Ten basketball win last night. Malik Hall scored a late bucket to help lift the Spartans to the victory. Michigan State continues to be one of the top contenders in the Big Ten Conference after their 65-63 road win at Maryland. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Here is what you can expect. We will continue to see a slight chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper teens, wind chill values near zero, northwest winds 10 miles per hour. Thursday, 40% chance of snow, cloudy, highs only near 11 with wind chills between 0 and 10 below. Friday, 30% chance of snow, increasing clouds, high near 12. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest Newberry News Update here on a Wednesday. Don't forget, pick up your copy of the latest edition of the Newberry News for all of this week's local headlines. For M123 FM, I'm Dan Hardenbrook.